Hey folks, Ferdinand Filardo here with another edition of Ferdinand Filardo Homes Realtor on the Road. This week's topic is a little bit of a sensitive one, or something that seems to be germane, or the water cooler topic of choice, and that's millennials and purchasing a new home. A recent survey that I happened upon or read, it's been floating about, is an HSBC survey where they conducted a questionnaire of millennials, and some of the stats that I won't brief you with too much of the details is that about 8 in 10 millennials plan on buying their first home within the first 5 years here. Here, let me just get some of the stats. That's a pretty good plan. Now, some of the barriers that they're experiencing that you're probably all well aware: slow wage growth with respect to their employment, house price inflation that's going on here in the GTA. And again, we're all aware of what's going on with the prices here in GTA and the periphery, and saving for that almighty down payment. Now, the survey also found that something to the effect of about 37% of them use the bank of mom and dad to come up with or pony up the money, that initial deposit, and about another 21% of them decide to go another route, and that is to go full bore and move back home and save as fast as they can for that down payment, or that, for that deposit. Harder route, I know, moving back with mom and dad, but choices we gotta make, and depends on how hard or how focused you are on getting that home. Now, some of the norms of that these young folks are experiencing are the bidding wars. Again, getting back to the point of the frustrations that young folks are experiencing with respect to the current market in place, and or again, for the ones that haven't been prepared, they haven't saved enough deposit for their deposits and or down payments, and they also don't have a firm budget in mind. These are a couple things, and I don't want to sound preachy, can be actually resolved beforehand, meaning before you hit the battlefield. Before you put an offer in place. You can always, I always suggest to a lot of my clients, get pre-qualified at the bank, and that way you know exactly what you're playing with, okay? Meaning you know where you stand financially, you're not going to be humming and hawing, you're not going to be guessing. And also, choose yourself a good realtor. Ideally, it would be, but, I mean, saving that, get some referrals off your friends and family and what have you, and they should be able to lead you to a pretty good professional and someone that'll give you some guidance, some good advice along the way. And again, be assertive. Be assertive with anyone that you decide to add on to your team, because it's going to be a fair size purchase, and for most often not, most of you guys do about a handful of purchases throughout the course of your transaction. It's not going to be happening that frequently. So ask. If anyone's worth their weight in salt, they will not be afraid to answer or provide you with any answers to your questions, okay? Now, I talked to another millennial, quote unquote, they even said you might as well jump right in, because as we all have experienced and I've seen for the past few years, prices are going nowhere but north, nowhere but up, okay? So that being said, it's more often than not a better scenario for you to actually get into the market. I'm not doing the broker thing. We're all experiencing and all seeing for ourselves what exactly is happening with the price here in GTA proper, or Toronto proper, and now it's having an effect on the periphery, and the periphery's periphery, if you will. Now it's even affecting, that Hamilton, Whitby, Oshawa, my goodness, even Aurora. I can relate. There's a lot of experiences, or a lot of folks I've dealt with or talked to, that are experiencing a lot of frustration. So, that said, like I said, choose your professionals wisely. Get prepared. If you got any questions, give us a shout. We can find us on Twitter. Just follow us on Instagram if you like, and also catch this video on YouTube. Refer back to it whenever you can. Have a great week. Enjoy this sunny Tuesday, and talk to you guys soon. Bye.